The twin suns of Tatooine had long set, casting the vast desert into a tranquil darkness. Within his modest hut on the desolate planet, Obi-Wan Kenobi lay in restless slumber, tangled within the fabric of his dreams. His mind, though seeking rest, found itself wandering the corridors of haunting memories. In the dreamscape, the familiar hum of a lightsaber echoed around him. Within the shifting shadows, Obi-Wan saw himself on the molten fields of Mustafar. The air shimmered with stifling heat, and the acrid scent of smoke filled his senses. Before him stood Anakin Skywalker, or what remained of him, a figure consumed by the dark fire of the Sith, now known as Darth Vader. "Anakin," Obi-Wan called, his voice carrying a mix of sorrow and desperation. But the eyes that met his were not those of his former apprentice, once filled with the hope and promise of the Jedi. They were cold and unyielding. "You were the chosen one." Obi-Wan's voice rang out, a haunting echo of past pleas. But the figure did not respond. Instead, it advanced, lightsaber igniting once more with a menacing red glow. The nightmare intensified as light and shadow danced in tumultuous combat. Each clash of their sabers reverberated with the weight of lost brotherhood and unfulfilled destinies. Obi-Wan felt the burden of failure pressing down on him as fiercely as his own strikes. In a moment of surreal clarity, the scene shifted. He was no longer on Mustafar, but standing amidst the whispers of the Jedi Temple. Corridors lined with flickering blue holocrons. He saw spectral images of Padawans and masters, turned to phantoms by betrayal, their faces a silent chorus of judgment. "Why, Anakin?" Obi-Wan murmured, though the words seemed feeble against the cacophony of regrets. He reached out, yet the spectral images slipped through his fingers like grains of sand. Suddenly, the vision swirled and darkened, drawing him into an abyss where the only light was a faint flicker from his own lightsaber. Then, from the darkness, a voice emerged, not Anakin's but a child's laughter, warm and innocent, echoing through the void. "Hope," the voice seemed to whisper as a speck of light appeared, expanding into a vision of a young boy with sandy hair and bright, curious eyes. Luke Skywalker, the son of the man now lost. Obi-Wan awoke with a start, the remnants of the nightmare clinging to him even as morning light crept into his dwelling. Yet, within his heart, the nightmare had kindled a renewed sense of purpose. Though the shadows of the past haunted him, the promise of a new hope provided solace. The assurance that redemption, like the Force, was ever present, binding past and future together in an eternal dance.